This is the Auxier Jr Show, and I'm here from Frederick, Maryland, and we have my brother Rick from Port St. Lucie, Florida, where the nice weather is. Where the weather
Yes, we're
sucks up here.
we're going to keep it down here to ourselves.
Yeah, we're freezing to death up here. It's about 50 degrees and rainy, drizzle, all that good stuff. But I live up here in the ghetto, and you live down there in Millionaires Row, so that's what we get up here. So
I don't know. It's pretty nice house I see behind you.
yeah, I wish it was mine. Oh boy, hold on a second. Drop my paper. Jeez. All right, everyone. Welcome to the show tonight. We're going to have a sort of easy one here. We're going to take questions. I hope if I got this thing queued in right, you can ask just about anything you want to ask. Almost. Let's keep it clean. But anyway, here we go. I'll start at first of all. Let's the usual YouTube crap. Like, share, and subscribe. So we'll be able to continue to make all these millions of dollars off of this, whatever we make. But anyway, all right. Past weekend, NHRA four wide. I don't know how many people liked the four wide, but they did a great job this last Sunday. Was fantastic. Had a lot of close races, like unusual, but it really turned out good. Did you watch it, Rick?
Yes, I watched most of it.
Yeah.
What happened to Hagen running into the net?
The shoots didn't come out, but it came out when he hit the fence.
Yeah, he came out when he hit the net.
Yeah, I don't know how that works, but anyway, uh, I know
So
I know what he's talking about. I've experienced the same thing, but
yeah,
yeah. So
you've done that a few times.
yeah, there was a cornfield down. We used to have a cornfield to slow us down. Now they got a net, all the aircraft net, and all that sophisticated
Yeah,
stuff.
I,
But we don't.
I've been in the cornfield.
Yeah, at least you get something to eat while you're waiting for people to tow you out. So anyway, all right. Hey, comments. You can make your comments today if you refresh your screen on Facebook. If you refresh your screen, you'll be able to. There should be a link on the page that you can comment on, and it should scroll up here on the beside where I can read it, and across the front. Matter of fact,
Can,
so
can I read it, or is it just you?
no, you should be able to pick it up. Should be able to
Okay.
see it. Um, let me see. Let me hit banner here. Uh, right, that's there. So okay, all right. Well, we'll just have to wait and see. Also, if you want to hit me on my email, you can do that. Sam SAM, and it's AUXIER at MSN.com. So pretty simple. So hit me on there. I'm watching the screen. I have another screen on my right here. I watch. So there, there we go. That's not me. That's you. All right. You know. Anyway, the four wide. They did a great job. Hagen. Yeah, that was the disaster of not stopping there, but destroyed the car. So, but that's what they're getting paid big bucks to do. So, um, also before we get too far, uh, we do have um, we do have uh, a link for my daughter Sherry's. She's got a fantastic eBay link. So 25th Street Peddler is what it's called, and also the link is in the should be down below your screen, so you can pick it up there. Also, she's got a lot of cool stuff, so take a look, uh, see what you like. Also have some of my stuff on there, so please buy that. Help support the poor.
She
All
got
right.
any? She got any Christmas trees? Ceramic trees?
Ceramic trees. We're giving them away. You didn't hear about that?
No, vintage ceramic trees.
Vintage.
Yeah, I forgot to add that
I got
part.
some old ones out in the back here. You can have. You can burn them in the fireplace.
Okay.
That's right. I was down at my brother's place a couple of weeks ago, and he's really has a nice place there. Like I said, Millionaires Row, and I'm up here trying to hitchhike a ride to work. Down to the Old Glory antique store. So anyway, here, um, there we go. Wayne, you can't get on here, but I'm sorry.
Who, Wayne?
Wayne, I guess I don't know if it's your son Wayne or not, but he is there. I don't know how he's on there, but
I told him about it.
oh, did he? Well, he can't get on there, so
Why?
it won't. It won't uh, connect. It only connect to who I sent the link to. So,
I sent him the link.
oh, you sent him the link. Okay, I wonder how he got that. Anyway.
Come on now. You got a free ride to Florida 2 weeks ago.
Oh, geez. And now I got to take care of all the relatives, too. Jeez. All right. We'll get him in a little bit here. We got to squeeze in this other stuff first. Um, well, what else we got here? Anyway, I seen this coolest thing on um, on YouTube the other night. This was unbelievable. And I don't know if anyone else has seen this. I'm sure there was a lot of people seen it. I don't know anyone would claim to have seen it. But Stapleton 42 is the name of the guy that does it. Him and his girlfriend. He does fantastic videos. He's primarily a NASCAR guy. Okay, but there was this drag strip. Didn't say where it was, but it's down in the hood. And this is the craziest racing you ever seen in your life. These guys pull up there, they bet each other. The track reminds me of what's the narrowest track in the world?
Summer Duck.
Summer. Yeah, well, there you go. No, this wasn't as good as Summer Duck. No, this was like 2 lane. Literally had wire like 6-8 foot in the air down the guardrail on each side of the track. It was, I mean, they were betting money, something like the street, but a whole lot worse than that. It was those street guys race, but this was, I guess it was illegal. I don't know. I seen the cop car in the distance. I don't know what they were doing there, but it was the funniest thing. You gotta watch it. And it's hood drag strip in the hood or something of that nature. So it'll be distinguished, on there. So, whatever. So, another subject while we're on NHRA and that type of racing, drag racing. Uh, I know it's been a couple of weeks ago, but John Force's deal where he was going to somehow, I don't know how the hell he got mixed up and was going to pass Jr. Todd on the left hand side. He was in the right hand lane. Unbelievable. But destroyed both cars. Neither car survived it. And but I'm surprised John could take that. He's as old as you, Rick.
I know.
Yeah.
And look at me now. I still look good.
Yeah, right. He still survived. Yeah.
Just ask Joe Sponseller.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Just ask Joe. Yeah. But anyway, it was they showed it 100 times, but I thought come out pretty good compared. I'm sure Jr. Todd wanted to kill him, but he did keep it under wraps. So he didn't.
Well, then Jr. blew his car up the next day.
Yeah, that was that poor guy just loaded up and went home, I think. So anyway, um, yeah, a funny thing I had this week. A guy, God, I can't think of his name off the top of my head. Anyway, he called, he emailed me, and he said, "How did you get started? What did you have to do with Pontiac?" And I said, "Well," I said, "I originally started out at a Pontiac dealer down at 14th and Irving, and of course he went D.C., Washington D.C. I talk like everyone knows where 14th and Irving is. But anyway, it was downtown D.C. and um, uh, he, I had gotten a job there because my girlfriend worked, not worked, her dad worked at service manager at the Pontiac dealer, and I had taken transmission school, automatic transmission school. So anyway, he was like forced to hire me, of course. You know, girlfriend, daughter, whatever, you make him work. So anyway, that's the answer to that question. And I worked there. I don't know how many years I did work there. Quite a while, but drove down there every day. It's a pretty good drive. Of course, the traffic was nowhere near like it is today, but it was quite a experience working down there. Uh, it was it was fun. Put it this way: there was a lot of things that went on that you wouldn't believe. Um, Emily Sponseller. Hi, Uncle Rick. We love you.
Hey,
You got one person that loves you.
I know.
You're
That's
getting good.
Emily, Matt, Haley, and Dalton.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Do they? What, Emily? What do you have to say to Rick? Straighten up his act. Is that what you want to? No, yes, no.
Joe knows what's in the cup.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. When I was down there, I tried to fix Rick a dirty martini. And I fixed a good one, and he didn't like it. Said it tasted bad.
I'm here to tell you that dirty martinis taste like crap.
No, come on, jeez, God, not
There's
when
no
I.
way. And I've got a bottle for you. I'm going to send it up UPS so you
Yeah,
can have the
please
rest
bring
of the
it here.
bottle.
Bring it. I'll take it, whatever it is. We're not picky. All right. And while I was down at Rick's, of course, he sort of rubbed it in. He had four wallies up. The bedroom I had four wallies up above my head. The headboard had four of them up there. I said, well, "What the hell have I got to sleep with this for?" You know. So anyway, he had to display them things off.
I was hoping you were have some bad dreams about that.
I had nightmares. Yeah. Dad may have had some nightmares about him. You know. God. Mm. Anyway, the other thing is, it kills me. Like Tony Stewart. I like Tony Stewart. He's really a great guy. He's probably the greatest driver that ever lived. Um, but they take and air him winning at it was at the four wide at Vegas, wasn't it?
Yeah, I
I
think so.
think, yeah, and they aired him winning. Any other time that class would have never gotten a TV airtime, you know, just crazy. So whatever, but
They need all the help they can get
yeah,
viewers.
I tell you one thing, uh, Tony Stewart better leave that drag car alone and save the fortune he's spending on them four NASCAR cars before they bankrupt him. I mean, those guys are running so bad. They're running back there with the also rans. Terrible. He should be ashamed of that. But he said he wasn't. They interviewed him. I think Dale Earnhardt Jr. interviewed him. He said, "Well, they can get a hold of me anytime they want to." I'm like, "Damn, they need to get a hold of you." Need to get something there anyway, John. Um, yeah, that was a great interview though. Tony, um, yeah, Dale Earnhardt Jr. He does a good job. I don't know if any of you watch it or not, but he's pretty consistently on every couple of days with stuff, news, NASCAR news primarily, and of course he had some NASCAR news, and then he had some drag racing news. But anyway, that was it was cool. He was good, you know, and he has a ton of listeners, a hell of a ton of listeners. So anyway, okay, before we go any further, where's that little kid of yours,
Who are you talking about?
Wayne?
He's in Jacksonville,
Oh,
Florida.
there he is.
He
I know
was.
where he is. He's on here.
Oh, I don't know.
Wait a minute, I gotta
You,
let him in.
you're controlling this
You
thing.
gotta pay me to get in. Send dollars. Send money.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Venmo.
Oh,
Is that what? Wait a minute. You ain't got no hair like he does.
That hey, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Oh my God, that wasn't a tree. That was a log slide, man. Good
Wasn't
God.
a tree, yeah, right down the trunk.
Yeah, right. What are you drinking there?
Beer. It's
Are
Taco
are
Tuesday.
are you old enough to? Where's your license at, boy?
By a year. I'm only 21, so 22.
22. Is he
at
really
least it's
22?
at least it's not a Bud Light.
Yeah, boy, got you there. Jeez. It probably is a Bud Light. That's why he's got covered up.
No,
Ah,
I'm more than 22. I graduated from drinking Bud Light a long time ago.
oh, is that right? Oh, well. What about your dad? What's he drinking?
Probably some Yellowstone.
No,
Uh,
not tonight. It's Buffalo Trace and 7 Up.
what? Buffalo.
Buffalo Trace.
Oh my God! I ain't even gonna ask what that is. God.
Joking, Clean.
Yeah, I bet.
We have a little supply in the garage.
Yeah, I bet. And that garage is full. Jeez. So Wayne, what are you doing now? Are you racing every day or every week or what?
Racing every week.
Isn't your dad's like sponsoring, putting the big money into it?
Yeah, years ago when weren't you just hobnobbing with Hendrix?
At one time, I was attending conferences with Rick Hendrick. He gave me a business card that said, "When Wayne gets old enough, have him come see me."
I
Yeah.
need a young driver. I didn't
Yep.
get there before Byron did, apparently.
As long as you don't snowboard or drive sprint cars, you're probably okay.
Man, I can't believe he lets these guys do that. I swear, I can't believe it. I all that money involved, and he lets them play around, and they say, "Oh well, they're just, they got to have a little fun in life." I'm like, a little fun? They're making $1 million or more a year, and they're knocking down, and they need a little fun in life. Well, cash a few checks and go have some fun, God. But not that. So that's really beyond smart, not at all. But they think, I guess they make the money. So, oh, also, we have a guy, John Crosley Jr., who has I think him and the other guys have a funny car, nitro car, and but he is building a clone Mustang, 1969. Everything's going to be painted and everything's identical to the old one. So
To what, your car?
yeah, so this should be fun,
Okay.
So we'll see, you know.
Did you see that track worker at the 4 wide turn his back on that
On that
100 mile an hour
motorcycle.
drag bike?
Oh my gosh, yes. What? Where was he at? Good God, he's lucky he didn't get hit.
He was looking for an autograph or something.
Yeah, I bet he's looking. If that cycle had hit him as fast as he was going, he'd have got an autograph, all right. One that he didn't want. That was crazy, crazy, wild. God. Also, I know the big thing in Ford now is this Godzilla Ford engine. It's 7.3, 445 cubic inches of engine. Um, the only thing I was a little disappointed, but it doesn't seem to have hurt it. It's not a canted valve; it's an inline valve, but the thing puts out gobs of horsepower. I think Brian Wolf has he's got one up to around 16 or 1700 horsepower. Super, I
Wow.
believe it's supercharged. And the other guy, what is his name? McDuffie, or got the one in the Mustang, old Mustang. What the heck is it? Like a Fox body Mustang. He's got one in there. Um, so I'm just looking over at the. Let me see what. Hold on a second. Let me see what I got over here. Um, but he's got one in there that's absolutely. I'm trying to do two things at one time.
You're too
Hold
old
on.
to do that.
No, trying to walk and chew gum. I forgot you can only look on the show side for for people commenting. Maybe I'll get there. All right, Jack, I like your video. Don Hardy Jr. Penny, we got them all here. Yeah. Okay. All right, we got 7 viewers. We're doing good.
Cool.
That's better. Now I got to send them all money. Jeez, got to pay these people.
Well, like I said, you got a free ride a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, right.
You should have extra. You should have extra money.
I'm coming down now to get the
What?
rest of it. I'm looking for the rest of it.
Your flight was paid for. You had steak. You had shrimp.
Yeah, well, the flight wasn't paid for.
You had lobster. Yeah, what?
That flight was like, yeah, the flight was paid for, wasn't it? Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah, okay, forgot. That was a good thing. You got any more? I've been getting all week long, for the last 2 weeks, I've gotten every email there possibly is for, what the heck was that airline I flew? Fly by night thing. What was it?
Allegiant.
Allegiant, right. It was pretty good, though. Every seat was packed, of course. They sold seats all the way sit on the wing in the back, Good God.
Allegiant sponsors a Xfinity card.
Yeah, I noticed that after I flew. I said, damn, they got a car here they sponsor.
Yeah, the driver was the son of the owner, but I don't think he drives anymore. I think somebody else drives.
Yeah. Maybe I could put my hand up there.
Well,
Hey,
I understand how it is to drive for your father.
Yeah, right. That's true. Yeah, right. Now, everybody wake up. I know you guys got some questions to hit us with. Some crazy ones, I'm sure. I'm getting,
What's Joe doing?
Oh, he ain't even woke up yet.
He told me he's on. He texted me and said he's watching.
I don't know. This doesn't show up all the time. I don't know exactly why it doesn't show up all the time, but it does.
Don't you have an IT guy?
Yeah, you're looking at him. Yeah, Sherry actually.
Okay.
I just spent $400 for this new IT system that we have here.
So what's plan
After the
B?
other one bombed out, After 8 years, it gives up. I can't understand it. Stuff to buy anymore doesn't last any time. Except your stuff, I guess it does. All right. Hey, don't forget. Are you coming up for the Mason Dixon?
I
June
forgot about that.
24th.
When
June
is that? The
24th.
24th this month?
Yeah. No, June.
June.
Yeah.
That could be
Don't
a
get
real
ahead of us.
that could be a real possibility. I forgot all about that.
Well, yeah, it's a great. He does a fantastic show. It's Gary Gore's event.
Is there a link to that, or you just
It's actually on Gary. If you go on Gary Gore's Facebook, you'll see the
okay?
ad for it. Yeah, but
What's it on Saturday or Sunday?
it's on Saturday. Rain date's Sunday. Really,
Fly in on Friday, leave on Monday.
yeah. I'll send me your ticket. I'll pay for it. Don't worry about
Yeah, I'll hold my breath.
it. Yeah, they might not even be flying by then. So
That's
hey,
okay. Joe just lives around the corner.
yeah, that's right. Make him do something, which he normally is doing nothing.
That's what you can do when you're retired.
The other thing I wanted to bring up, I'd forgot about, is NASCAR's appeal boards, and this happened last month or month before. Uh, Hendricks gets away with no driver points taken away from those three cars. That's unbelievable. You mean they only cheated enough to actually get in trouble with the money. So they knew Hendricks had the money, so they forget the points on the thing. Of course, every other driver that's been hit with it or a team has paid dearly with the points. Put
Yeah,
them completely out of.
they let Hendricks slide and then turned
Yeah,
around and nailed Colic Racing for 75 points
yeah.
instead of 100.
It's like, well, they know where the money comes from. Yeah. Mm. But it's crazy that could have gotten away with that.
Well,
But I'm
they
not in charge, so that's.
they rescinded the points for Colic, but now NASCAR has changed the rule that
Yeah, that ain't gonna
you
happen.
can't reduce the penalty. You either take the entire penalty away or the whole penalty stands.
Right, exactly.
I think that's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, it is now, but it wasn't at that time. Let me get over here again.
I see NHRA made it illegal to touch the center line even after the finish line.
Yeah, yes. Well, I think John sort of took to that rule. Really,
J.R. Todd was screaming about it.
Yeah, not J.R. Todd was. He was happy about it. Crazy stuff. So, yeah, I don't really blame him.
Well, stuff happens.
Yeah. Well, I see Kathy Sponsello on there.
Oh,
I'm in the, unfortunately, in the,
that's
somehow this way. Let's see. We have Kathy Sponsello. We have somebody named Quick Carroll, not Quick Auxier, and Bill King. Remember Bill King?
yeah. I remember Bill King.
Yeah, he's still hanging around. And Bob Burrows says, "Is that Rick?"
Yeah, that's Rick. Bob Burrows. Okay, I don't remember that name.
Well, it's Burroughs. Of course, you got
Okay,
don't have much memory.
where do I know him from? The speed shop.
I don't know. He doesn't say it. Bob, you need to respond to your question here. Rick has a question.
Come on, give me a hint.
Give you a hint. Yeah, Rick's a little slow on the uptake, so you better give him a hint.
Yeah, Bill King. I see him on Facebook from time to time.
And somebody on here, Penny, says you need better lighting.
Who?
Penny.
Yeah, you put her up to that. Here,
No, I didn't do that. Not me. Not me. No. I said, you can't afford no more lights.
Is that better?
No. Well, it could be. It's all on your face, though. Don't worry about it. He said, Rick, you're in Port St. Lucie, is what he responded with.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Been here since '95.
Oh, boy.
How's that?
95. Is that right? 95?
Yes.
That's 95, 2005, 2015. Shoot, you've been there a long time.
27 years. I've been in this house 26 years.
Well, it's time to add a second story on that house.
No, that's okay.
I went down there. Rick's taking me around. I'm going like, how come all these houses don't have any second story on them? They're all single flats.
90% of them. We also don't have basements.
Yeah, so we're lacking like 2 floors of. I guess if they're probably worried about the wind blowing the hurricane blowing the top of the house off.
They do, but most all the second story homes have wood frame home on the second floor.
Hey, and you know another thing, if you're in Florida, Rick's a insurance adjuster, so he can, like, if you need something fixed, not fixed. We don't mean a fixed. We mean like something repaired under insurance. Is that what I meant? Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. Go ahead, respond to that one. Got your big mouth in it.
It's either covered or not covered.
Oh, dear. You can tell what kind of trouble you guys are in if you got that insurance. They're covered or not covered, and you're probably not.
Now, we do write a lot of checks.
Do you?
Yes.
Are they like really good?
Not a single one of them has bounced.
Not a single one of them. Okay. There's somebody on here wants to hear you pronounce your last name.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Auxier.
Auxier.
It's pretty similar to your last name.
But they wasn't directed to me and directed to you.
I was adopted.
Adopted and dropped on your head.
Probably so.
God. But they liked you better anyway. So.
Well, you're a little older than I am.
Oh no, don't tell people that story.
Well, I'm not 70 yet, and you're almost 80.
Oh shit, yeah, right. I look 80. Ask me if I feel like I'm 80. That's another story.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. All right. Okay. All right, guys, y'all have any other intelligent questions? That obviously you haven't had any, and so far. But
come on, Joe and Kathy. You can do better than that.
Don't be embarrassed to ask Rick personal questions.
What did you say? Penny was on there? Really?
Yeah, Penny is on here. Yeah, Penny.
So
Penny Gill is on here.
Yeah, Penny Gill, Penny Harrison's who I went to school with.
Yeah. Gosh, that would be tough to say that she went to school with you. Jeez.
She usually doesn't own up to that.
Probably not. What school was that? School of
Harmony Hills Elementary School.
Oh my God.
Colonel E. Brooke Lee and John F. Kennedy High School, all Wheaton and Aspinall, Maryland.
Well, John F. Kennedy High School, you can't actually call that a school. I mean, the Bobby got through there with no shoes. So
I'm not going to tell you how I got through there.
Yeah, don't get into that one.
You and Bobby were tight. Like I said, I was adopted. I'm the middle kid.
Yeah, yeah, you one got all the breaks. Mm. All right, I guess we're through with the question and answer uh, failure. Listen, everybody, at least if you're on here, please, but on YouTube, and don't waste your time on Facebook, but on YouTube, please put like, share, and subscribe, so the lights will keep burning. So, all right, guys, that's the end of the road. So anyway, have a great rest of the evening, and we shall catch up with you later. Hopefully, I'll have something for you tomorrow, next week, not tomorrow, next week. All right. Have a good evening.
Okay. Good night,
Later.
folks.
Good night.
Good night, Emily.
All right. Cut off here. Trying to kill it here. This thing going on like it can't.